Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Nurse Alyssa, and today we're going to be talking about why prevention is preferred over cure. Now, I talk about this a lot in my Wound Care Wednesdays because prevention is always easier than cure, and if we can prevent something from happening, that's what we want to do. Now, with that said, it's also very important for our overall health. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But first, if you could hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated, as it truly does help my channel reach more people. So let's get started, guys. So we're going to go over a few different points that I just want to mention of why prevention is preferred over cure. And the first one is cost effectiveness. So prevention is generally more cost effective than treating a disease or condition after it's occurred. Preventative measures such as vaccines, regular checkups, and a healthy lifestyle choices can help avoid the need for expensive medical treatment and or procedures. So just like in wound care, I always say, if we can prevent a pressure ulcer, that's what we want to do, because we always have to go back to the preventative measures once we even have a pressure ulcer to heal it. So we might as well just be preventing it the whole time and not have the rest of the complications with it. The same goes for our health, okay? We want to treat our body. We want to use preventative measures, live a healthy lifestyle, so we're preventing long-term health complications. Now, prevention, it's not 100%, okay? There's so many factors, there's so many things that can be affecting us on a daily basis. But if we work day after day, little thing after little thing, if we're changing little things in our lives, it can make a big difference for our long-term health. Next, we're going to be looking at quality of life. So prevention focuses on maintaining good health and well-being, allowing individuals to live a higher quality of life. Preventing disease and condition before they occur can help avoid pain, suffering, long-term disability that's associated with illness. So if we can add more life to our years, because I get this quite frequently, like, we're all going to die. Okay, I've heard it so many times and it sits heavy on. Really, it does, because I want people to add life to their years. I want them to be healthy. I want them to be full of energy. Okay, that is what preventative health is. Okay, we want to add life to our year. We're only here for a short period of time. So if we can live our best life. Everybody wants to live their best life and not have complications and not be running to the hospital, running to the doctor's appointment, because that takes up a lot of time. Okay, so it really affects quality of life. So if we can prevent this, that's what we would like to do. And that brings us into time saving. So like I said, preventative measures saves time by reducing the need for medical appointments, hospital stays, recovery periods. Individuals can spend more time on their personal and professional pursuits by taking proactive steps to prevent disease. Next, that brings up reducing the healthcare burden. So preventing disease helps alleviate the burden on the healthcare system, allowing them to focus and provide care for those that really need it. By reducing the number of people requiring treatment, there's more resources, they can be allocated better for those who really require immediate medical attention. I know over the past few years, there's been so many times where people just aren't getting the medical care that they need. They are on these year-long waiting lists, especially here in Canada. We're having these issues. So if we can reduce the healthcare burden, it really helps out. And that brings us to long-term benefit. So prevention focuses on long-term health outcome and aims to address root causes of disease and conditions. By adopting healthy habits and making lifestyle changes, individuals can reduce the risk of developing chronic disease such as heart disease, diabetes, and even certain types of cancers. as a wound care specialist, I always look at the cause. What's causing something? Okay. Now, that works amazing in wound care and it gets to the root cause, but this also works for your health too. What's causing a problem? Okay. A lot of times we go to the doctors and you have a symptom, and what do? They give you a medication for the symptom. Is it a cure? A lot of times, no. Sometimes you're on that medication then for life, depending on what the problem is. But that's the thing. We're so focused on treating symptoms, treating symptoms, treating symptoms. If we come back to prevention and look at the root cause, what is causing all of these problems, then we can treat those, and then over time it will correct the issue and we won't have those symptoms. And lastly, we'll talk about personal empowerment. So prevention empowers individuals to take control of their health and make informed decisions about their well-being and their family. By adopting preventative measures, individuals can actively participate in their own healthcare and reduce their reliance on the medical intervention. For me, yes, I am a nurse, I'm a wound care specialist, but I am very for prevention over cure, preventative health. With my children, like I make sure that we're eating properly, that the products that I'm bringing into the house don't contain carcinogens, parabens, formaldehydes, endocrine disruptors, hormone disruptors. I'm ensuring to use the most low tox products that I can to prevent long-term health complications for my children, me and my husband. I know our personal health has changed so much. My husband was having migraines after migraines. They just couldn't figure out what was going on with him. And we really started taking care of our health, switching over into this low tox lifestyle. And he has not had a migraine in well over a year now. Ever since we went to this lifestyle, our health has been so much better. My kids haven't been getting as sick as they once were. I mean, they'll still get the odd sniffles here and there, maybe a little cough, but it's nothing like it was. And it's nothing like their friends are getting at school either, because I see all these kids going out sick for all these things, and my kids are still able to go to school, right? Nothing that a little bit of cough medicine can't handle. So it's quite wonderful in that aspect, how much it actually changes your health, and you can feel it over time. I know within that first month, I was gaining so much energy because it felt like I was always just so exhausted. Just worn right out, kind of in a fog. My bodily functions just weren't seeming to be working as they once did. And now, gradually over time, my body, I can feel that it has healed. It started to heal itself, and I have energy. My hair, my nails, they're all growing so much. I just feel overall healthy. I don't have the food cravings that I once did. I don't crave the sugars. I don't crave the salty chips or fast food. We have not had fast food in the longest time. I also don't make it a no tox lifestyle, because there has to be some balance in your life. You can't, there's no way that you can remove all toxins. But if you start this journey of preventative health and you really work towards it, it's very gradual that you have to do this, because it's a lot of information and it's really a lifestyle, and just changing a thing here and there, it day after day, it'll build and help your body, your family's body, and over time you'll really start noticing the differences. So if you are looking for help with, say, switching over to healthier, safer products in your home, your personal care products, like any home essentials, cleaning supplies, anything like that, I do have a link below. I'll also link it up above here, because I do help people make the switch to safer alternatives for your health. And once again, I did this for myself over a year ago, and it has completely changed my family's health. And that is why I have been helping families just like mine do the same. Now, the consult's absolutely free. So we have a one-on-one meeting. It's about half-hour long. We have a chat, and I just help you make the switch to safer products. And realizing that you can actually switch all the products in your home and it doesn't have to cost you any more than what you're already spending. So that's the great part. If that's something you're interested in, I do have it linked. And I hope to catch you in my next video, guys. Bye for now.